Today I am going to talk about this TL2000 and I'm going to fly this one on floats. So I am at my summer house and I have free access to a nearby lake. So let's talk more about this later, but first let's go to a flight and watch this rather lovely bird fly off floats. I have to straighten the rudder because it does easily come out of alignment. Really calm day. So I do have a 30 amp Avian ESC inside, that's why I have these telemetry warnings. And this TL2000 is just is really fun and great RC airplane to fly. I was a little bit skeptical first when I first got it because the prop was actually broken. There's a few issues just getting it together and no pilot inside, but I added a pilot and solved all the issues, and now it's just a great flying RC airplane. So the ESC alarm is actually warning me when the battery drops below a certain level. And I did exchange the prop to a master air screw prop, which does have this kind of almost like a glow engine sound to it. And it's really easy to do aerobatics with the TL2000. I think it just looks great also, with a big bubbly canopy. So I set a timer for 5 minutes on a 2200 3S battery. And I think this TL2000 looks just even better with floats underneath.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
So the EC alarm telling me it's time to slow down and begin to think about the landing. It's a lovely day like this, where there are little to no wind, just a few clouds with this blue in between. It's more or less just perfect flying conditions for any RC airplane. And to have this really nice space on top of the lake, your own runway, it's just a great fun and fantastic way to actually to just take a few minutes to fly an RC airplane. I think this TL2000 looks just fantastic. It's growing on me, and I mean float flying is just great fun with any RC airplane. So let's just touch down then. And this TL2000 is really easy to get down. It does have a really nice gliding slope. So my kids are actually imitating the plane. So that's the TL2000 on floats then. I'm really fortunate to actually have a summer house located just by the seaside, lakeside, which means that I can, go outdoors and fly with little effort anytime I like. And what I discovered when I started to fly on floats is that it's a lot of fun. You have this vast space on top of the lake. And I think that these RC airplanes, when you put on floats, they do look even more scale, actually. So, I mean, the floats are included with this TL2000. They are kind of simple, not the best, and they do soak a little bit of water, so you have to be careful. And this water rudder in the tail section does actually really easy can get out of alignment, but it's also really easy just to align it in the right angle again. And I mean, it's no different to fly this one compared to actually when you have wheels on. I think maybe the floats do add a little bit more drag, but I still think this is a really agile and fun plane to fly even on floats. And as I replaced the EC, the speed controller inside, to an Avian 30 amp, these Avian speed controls, they are not waterproof because they're meant to be on RC airplanes. But I did actually put in silicone on both ends, so hopefully that will make it more or less waterproof and last a little bit longer. But I think, I mean, water flying is just a lot of fun, and especially when you've flown an RC airplane many times on wheels. I think when you fly on floats, it does add another dimension. It's a little bit more difficult to take off and land with floats. Because it's really easy to have the plane tipping over or catching something in the rudder and swivel around. But overall, I think it's a nice challenge to actually do float flying on all RC airplanes that are possible. And this TL2000 is really a fantastic, fun plane, and I think when the floats and the wheels are included, it's a really nice package. So that's my thoughts about this TL2000 on floats.